She was born in 1933 in a small town in rural North Carolina. Look at this cutie, growing up in Dunn, about 45 minutes from Raleigh. She wouldn't marry my dad until she finished grad school, and that was when most of her friends were getting their MRS degrees. She had 3 children who she stayed home and raised until I could drive, and then she went to work, and then boom, before she knew it, 8 grandchildren were part of her life, including my 3 right there. And there you are, Mama, with a bunch of them, and then of course with Gino Vanelli.
Yes.
This is my mother, Jennie Montgomery, and I am delighted to have her with me on the show today. I've wanted to have Mama on for a long time because I admire her so much, because you were such a trailblazer, Mama. You started your career and you worked for about 3 years, 4 years till I was born.
That's right.
And then you were full-time mom. And this is what I've always said. I feel like you had it all, because you had your career, you had your family, you raised the family that was important to you.
Well, that was
and
a
then
priority.
you were able to go back. How did you do it?
Well, determination and happiness, and wanting to feel like I was doing something worthwhile again. You children were all in school,
Yeah.
and I loved that role.
You did love that
But
role.
it was time to do more.
Yeah.
It was time to do more.
You told me something that was really important one time, and it was when I was expecting my second baby, Maddie. And I was really afraid, will I be able to love another baby? And you said, you know, the heart just grows and grows. Your heart just makes more room. And I think that until I had other children, I didn't understand what that meant.
Well, it is so important to realize that. And each child is different, but you love them, each one, for who they are. And the biggest mistake is trying to say each one has to be equal. Each one is an individual. And the love you give them is very nurturing and very good. But it is so rewarding when you see their response to you.
Yeah.
And
What about when you see your grandchildren? I mean,
oh
you
my
have 8
goodness.
grandchildren
I have
spread
8
around the
grandchildren,
country.
And that love just resurfaces and it regenerates and it grows. It's like an amoeba that spreads out. And if you nurture those relationships with your children and your grandchildren, that helps them grow. Oh, there are a lot of thorns along the way.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
There are a lot of
There
thorns.
are definitely thorns.
But you have to realize that, no, the love you have is so strong that it transcends and helps you get over the adversity.
Do you feel that you were just blessed to be able to have 2 people that you loved in your life?
Oh, that was the greatest blessing I've had. To know that, my goodness, I'm 86 years old. And to have such a wonderful relationship of sharing, of traveling, of learning so much about each other.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much there if you will only buy into it.
I want to talk for just a minute
goodness.
about your friendship with Sybil. There you are with Sybil recently. That was just a few weeks ago. And you and Mary Jane, there she is, were actually born the same day, the same year. You're exactly
She was
the
12
same age.
hours older.
She's 12 hours older than you. Both of these women you have been friends with, Mama, since you were in your 30s.
52 years,
Wow.
friends with each of them. And the friendships are strong. They will weather the storms that come because they are sincere. And because we love each other and respect each other, we can't let hurting each other last too long. We disagree a lot. We step on each other's toes. But you know, we can't stand not to have our friendship. All my yesterdays, that's the history. But whatever I do now are today is sowing a seed for tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I want to have many tomorrows.
Right.
That's extremely important to me. But I read something a week ago in one of my little devotional books that sort of hit me right in the center of my heart. Take in joy. Just think about that three-letter word, joy. Take in joy. It's a woman's best cosmetic. And I think that's true, but the whole of it is this. If you wake up in the morning and you say, I'm going to take in joy, you automatically smile and you set the tone. And if you can keep that three-letter word in front of you and you can give that to others, it makes your day very happy.
Exactly.
And it will give you
Exactly.
smiling wrinkles, not frowning wrinkles. And I like that.
You're exactly right. Joy is one of my words, and you're exactly right. I've always said that the biggest blessing was just being born to you and Daddy. You know,
Thank you.
The biggest blessing was just nothing I had anything to do with, just by virtue of my birth, because I was born into a family where I was wanted. And
You certainly
thank
were.
you for the love. Thank you for the love.
And you have so many of your dad's genes.
Yeah, that's true.
And for that,
That's
I
true.
am grateful.
And we sure do talk about him a lot. Well, we've come to the close of this segment, and we've had to edit some of it out because you put both of us together and we're just going to talk up a storm. If you want to see the whole interview, it's on our website. Just go to the Jennie link and click on the web extra, and you can watch everything that we've talked about here today. Mama, I love you.
I love you.
We'll be back with a look at the finished makeovers for Gina and Jeanette. The aftershots coming up. But first, a little love for the moms of my WJBF co-workers. Enjoy your special day, mothers, and thanks for what you've always done for us and what you continue to do.